what is your purpose of taking up MBA? Many of you might be having different kind of answers skipping to your mind. Some of you might be joining MBA because some of your friends have taken it up. Some of you might be joining because your family has asked you to do so. Some of you might be really wanting to become, that is, some part of an organization. That is, many of us have got a notion that if we do MBA, like we can become a part of an organization. Some of you might be want to work in a banks. So this is what I have seen from my experience of the past 17 years. I've seen what the students are actually what are their aspirations while joining for an MBA. Many times I've seen that joining for an MBA is simply a trend. Like everybody is joining, so I'll also join. So, but I would just like to say that this isn't just a trend. MBA is not just a course which you just simply study for a trend's sake, okay? But MBA is a course which actually takes you miles ahead. That is, you can just move miles ahead with this course because you're getting a great opportunity to be a part of the industry. This is a course which is actually very suitable for you to be launched into any kind of industry of your choice. So is it just a trend? Sometimes decisions are taken just because it happens to be the trend or a thing. Of course, there is nothing wrong in this, but it is always better to have a clarity on why you are doing this course. So always just make sure that are you sure you want to do this course and what all preparations you have to be towards this course. And the career benefits that one will derive from the same. And I would assure you that you will get the best of the career benefits once you're doing this course. Currently, most of us are in, we all are in a very highly negative scenario. We are amidst of a pandemic. And I would say that that is your batch, the batch which is going to join in 2020 and going to pass out in 2022. This is the best batch, that is, they will have an opportunity to understand what was the industry in the pre-pandemic era and what will be the industry post the pandemic era. So you will get an opportunity to see how organizations are developing their strategies post this pandemic, what they are going to do, what will be the economic scenario. All these you will just get to experience. So truly, this will be an experiential learning for you when you join for this course. So despite the current negativity swirling around the economy, definitely there is a cause for optimism. That is always, I would say, that pandemic now many of your friends might be telling that is whichever course we do, that is what is going to happen. We are seeing everybody losing their jobs. Some of them are having salary cuts. So what it is going to be, that is once I join for these kind of courses. And one more thing you have to understand is that after your graduation, when you move into post-graduation, you have got all sort of generic courses like MCom, MSc, MA, or even people who have taken a BTech, they might have opportunity to join for MTech. But MBA is a different course. MBA is where you will have talents coming in from all these diverse areas, and you're actually getting an opportunity to be a part of a diverse classroom where you have, that is, you can have people from arts, you can have people from tech, you can have people from commerce, science. That is, it's a different diverse group, and which actually brings in a lot of innovation and good discussions and vibes in the class. So despite the current negativity swirling around the economy, definitely there is a cause for optimism, I would say, because the time you're joining might be this is a time of negativity, this is a time of pandemic, but I'm sure that within this next coming 2 years, industry is really going to revive, and your batch will be a batch who is going to get the best of the opportunities. The hospitality and travel sectors, we might be reading in newspapers, is shrinking due to the impact of Corona. That is, Kerala itself is a God-sound country, and where we have got a lot of opportunities in the tourism industry. But again, this is being hit by Corona. But I'm sure that we will travel again and we will return to restaurants, cafes, etc. So there will be one area in particular that will see long growth and a spike in opportunity once the pandemic subsides, and that is the digital transformation. Now itself, you might have seen that many of your brothers or sisters might be having online classes. Same way, we were also offering online classes, online assignments, online quizzes. Even universities are planning to conduct online examination. So that is the transformation that has happened in this short span of time. So definitely the opportunity for any student who is going to join for this course will be definitely how well you transform digitally. That is, it's an opportunity to work from home. It's an opportunity to work from whichever place you are in. That is the biggest opportunity. You need not be even go to an office. You can sit at your home and you can that is do your work and earn your salary or whatever it is. And this is the year that is our students have got the best of the internships. Each of our students has at least been offered with 2 internships, I suppose. And even though many of them are working from home, they have got excellent opportunities. So I would say that this is not a time of negativity. This is a time of opportunity where you are actually going to grab a new scenario into your workplace. So few years down the road, you will see companies will be hiring digital savvy MBAs. Digital savvy MBA graduates might be in high demand in the years post to the coronavirus pandemic. But why? Because the next, that is from this post-pandemic era onwards, most of our work will be mainly digital. So always people who are actually compatible or adaptable to this kind of a transformation are sure to survive and excel. So how an MBA will help you stand out in the job market? So whenever you want to join an MBA, definitely you'll be thinking, what kind of a job market I'll be into? That is, when we ask students, they tell that is we want to learn finance. That is, you know that in MBA got lots of opportunities to learn different kinds of specializations. Might be later in the session, Mr. Nijo Verghese, again a professor here, he'll be speaking to about various kinds of specializations or whatever opportunities you have in MBA. But when you think about the job market, MBA is a course where you're actually getting direct access to the industry. Okay, if that is, if you're a software engineer, you might be just specialized into a kind of a job. Even though now we say that the current notion of specialization, MBAs can do a lot of things with their creativity, with their communication, with their personality. All these imbibe together to give you a job opportunity. So how an MBA will help you stand out in this job market? Recently, I was hearing at a webinar of a CEO of Hindustan Unilever, one of the biggest FMCG company in India and across the globe, Mr. Sanjeev Mehta. He was telling about the relevance of MBA. So some of the students were asking him doubts regarding that, as what is the relevance of MBA now? So he was telling that MBA is a course that is, which actually gives you an opportunity to be into the industry. So he was telling that MBA is very, very relevant in the current scenario, and the MBA graduates are going to get umpteen number of opportunities, especially after, that is, once this recession is over. So we all know that now that business degree doesn't help you to land the job of your dreams, but also effectively makes you more evolved social and professional being. A master in business administration is very different from any other higher course you pursue, because this is not purely academic. This course is not totally academic oriented. This course is a combination of academics, a combination of activities, a combination of presentations, a combination of that is social activities. That is, you will get opportunities to that is, do a lot of socially related activities, something which you can give back to the community. Then there's a combination of outbound activities, inbound trainings, again, language labs, language development. All these makes you a complete MBA graduate so that you can be placed in the best of the companies. So an MBA teaches you to think critically, to express your ideas coherently, to be a better team player. So all this is a combination. Deal with high stress situation, predict oncoming challenges, and of course, teach you to delegate right. It sounds overwhelming because on many levels, it changes who you are as a person and helps you master valuable skills you need in the workforce, along with getting you a job with an excellent salary. MBA, again, that is with that last word, an excellent salary. MBA, that is, most of the MBA graduates are being paid well, because this is where you are actually being put up into a job which is directly into an assistant manager level. That might be your entry point once you complete an MBA. But MBA, you should understand that this is a holistic course where you have to have your own personal development. Your personality will change. That is, if you're an introvert, you will definitely, after 2 years, you will become an extrovert. You will improve your communication skills. Your grooming will be different. The way you dress, the way you walk, everything will be different. So this is how this course is set up to be. So just don't think that you can just mug up something from the textbook and you can have an MBA. But MBA is a course where you can have a combination of all these things, where academics is important, but a lot of other activities are also very, very important. So now, what is the future of an MBA graduate? That is, once you enroll into this course, you can choose any of the B schools, and if you enroll into this course, What is the future of an MBA graduate? On the left-hand side, I've just shown a curve. This is actually a recession curve. That is, recession actually happens in three ways. Recession happens in a V shape, recession happens in a U shape, and recession happens in an L shaped manner. But most of the economists and most of the business people are predicting that the recession post this COVID will be a V shape, which is a very, very good trend that is going to happen, because recession which is V-shaped, that is, even if a dip comes in the job market, it will quickly revive as soon as the economy bounces back. Whereas a U-shape and L-shape recession actually takes time. So most of that is 90% of the industrialists as well as economists are actually predicting a V-shaped recession. This will definitely throw in an umpteen number of opportunities to the graduates who are passing out in years to come. Rather than the current graduates who have passed out might be suffering, but in 2 or 3 years, the people who are passing out will have umpteen number of opportunities in their hand, because all these industries will be reviving back, and they'll be wanting the new people to join more into them, because business will really pick up. So by the time the 2022 batch, which is the batch which is going to enroll for MBA this year, comes on board, most of the effects of the pandemic would have mitigated. And both the country as well as the world economy would be coming back in shape. That is where you can see more jobs being created, excellent hiring prospects are on board, and we may see a massive fill-up in the healthcare and allied sectors where opportunities are sure to emerge. Now we might be talking about tourism industry, travel industry, and all those things, but the industry which is really going to emerge back is the healthcare industry. That is where you can have a umpteen number of job opportunities. So I hope the future is really, really very, very clear and positive, as people can really grab jobs. And why MBA? Maybe that is one of the shortest questions coming up in your mind, which Mr. Nijo will also be talking to you about. It is one of the most important questions at this juncture. Once you are given your KMAT, waiting for a result, some of you might have taken KMAT and might be wanting to join in some of the business schools. This is the most important question. Why this? You'll be making several decisions and sacrifice on professional and personal front to get the MBA tag, isn't it? You'll be definitely making a lot of sacrifices. Your parents might be funding you. You might have to travel and stay in some hostel to join a particular B school. So all these are some kind of sacrifices you might be making. But definitely that is going to give you a wonderful experience, a wonderful journey ahead, which will take you miles ahead in the corporate field. Definitely that will be a life-changing experience for you. And these are the advantages of enrolling into this course: better job opportunities, great career growth, because you are actually entering itself as a manager. Okay, that is the entry level will be as an assistant manager. So that is, your career growth will be very, very good. And large perspective of the business world, you can understand, you can actually face great challenges and also better pay packages. And before winding up, I just want to talk about some of the myths that is to be cleared in the minds of the students. Many of the students might be having that is whether I should do BBA in order to do MBA, or whether BTech and MBA is a combination where I can really become successful. It's not. That is purely a myth. It's not the reality. The biggest myth that is that it is not necessary at all to have done business courses like BBA or any technical course like BTech prior to MBA to become a better manager. MBA is a course open for any graduate. That is the basic positive thing about MBA. That is, it is actually a group of students coming from diverse background, and that is the beauty of this course. In fact, B schools encourage diversity in the classrooms. Diversity helps to create an environment where productive debates and different viewpoints can be used to foster innovation. And this peer group interaction will actually benefit each and every one of you, because you are sitting in a classroom of 60 people with diverse kind of skill sets, diverse kind of expertise. So that is the advantage of this course. And please clear that doubt that whether it's a BBA people only can do MBA or a BCom person can only do MBA. It's not. But MBA is a holistic experience. It's a full package for you, where you'll have finance, that is, you'll be learning finance, you'll be learning marketing, you'll be learning HR, you'll be learning English, you'll be learning personality development, you'll be learning soft skills. All these combine together to make you an MBA graduate. So I would like to say that invest in yourself at this point, at this juncture. It's a very, very crucial juncture where you're actually going to spearhead your future or your career. So take the right decision, invest in yourself, don't withhold from that is by joining some other courses. The best course I can assure it's for you, and update the skills that you can take and apply it any point in time regardless of which direction the economy moves. Let the economy move up or let it be down, but definitely the positive times are being assured and a great future is ahead for you. So with this, I hand over to Mr. Nijo. He'll be talking to you more about why MBA and what kind of specializations and all those you'll have. That is, once you take up this course. Over to you, Nijo. Thank you.
Thank you, Naina ma'am. Thank you. I hope, Naina ma'am, can you change the slides?
Yes, Nijo, I'll change the slides.
It's not a problem. Hi, students. Good afternoon to all. The thing is that ma'am has already told you regarding the future of MBA as well as the scope of MBA, and she has discussed about why MBA and why should we do MBA also. Again, also I will talk something about why we should do MBA and who should do MBA. Actually, if you ask a question, who is the apt person to do MBA? I think I'll say anybody can do MBA. Those who have a graduate degree can do MBA, and they will be getting benefit out of MBA. Because everyone, I suggest anybody at any stage, any age can join for MBA, and it will be a right course for you to get an overall. The whole perspective towards the world will change if you're doing an MBA. That is the difference between any other course that you're doing other than MBA. And if you compare with the other courses like MBA or MCOM or MSc or other PG courses, if you select MBA, there are a lot of benefits. So I will come up with some of the few important benefits that when you do MBA, we will discuss that more. The first thing is that you can develop a lot of managerial skills like leadership skills. You can improve your leadership skills as well as you can improve your people management skills. Some of you are not very good in people management skills. They can develop their people management skills because you have to manage people in order to get achieve your target, in order to do things. You may not be able to do things by your own. In case if you're having this people management skills, you can coordinate people and you can achieve bigger targets. That is a advantage. And leadership skills also, sometimes the students joining for other courses may not have this leadership skills, but for an MBA definitely you will have leadership skills through various activities that we are providing in our campus as well as in the course that is provided. So you'll be developing your leadership skills as well as people management skills. The another thing is selling skills. Some of you might think that is this necessary for everyone? I would rather say it is required for everyone in any industry or any firm, any job that you are doing. You have to have the selling skills, because your talents, your skills, your benefits or your talents, your abilities, you have to market it. So the selling skill is required for every person, anybody. So you can develop your selling skills. Then you can improve your networking skills. Networking skills, some of them you will not be a good extrovert, or you are not good in your community, you are not interacting with people, but when you are doing an MBA course, definitely you will have a networking skills. You will be talking to people, you will be discussing with people, and you will improve on your networking skills so that you will have a lot of connections, so that you can once you are facing troubles, you can use those connections and you can improve your career. Another thing is that crisis management skills, like that suppose if you are in a crisis, suppose you are in a big financial crisis or you are in a big problem you are facing, you will be able to come out of this particular crisis if you are doing an MBA. If your other courses may not be able to help you in order to overcome the crisis, but in case of if you are doing an MBA, you will be having this crisis management skill so that you can come out of any crisis that you're facing. That is another skills that you can develop through MBA. Then data analytical skills are obviously not that much into business analytics or into the core of data analytics, but you will have a definitely an overall picture of data analytics skills you can develop. You can have better presentation, you can analyze the data, based on that you can decision making can be possible. So you will be able to have some sort of data analytical skills you can generate. Then financial skills, you will be able to know how to manage your finance. The thing is that most of the people fail in this particular area where they have an income and they don't know how to spend their income. They are not aware of how to allocate their resources, financial resources, into right perspective. So but when you're doing an MBA, you will understand the importance of money, importance of finance, and you will be able to manage the finance properly. That is another one. And there are a lot of other skills like this one. Then you can develop brand management skills. You can develop as a brand itself. If you take the case of you may be thinking like only companies may be able to brand. It's not like that. You can also brand yourselves. The one of the good thing is that if you're doing an MBA, you know, you will need, you will understand that how you can manage your brand. As you are a brand, like Sachin Tendulkar is a brand, or Prithviraj is a brand, or Mammootty is a brand. Like that, you can come up like yourself as a brand. How you can build yourself as a brand, personal brand. That is another advantage. So a lot of skills you can generate through MBA. Then another advantage for MBA is that it provides a lot of specialization. Sometimes it's normally it's a general course, but after your first year you can select any of the specialization. If you're good in finance, you can opt for finance, or if you're good in marketing, you can select for marketing, or human resources, or operations, or international business, etc. You can select any of the specialization. Along with this general MBA, you will get you can specialize into this area. If you're core into this one, if you're strong in this particular area, you can select into this particular area of specialization. You can select any specialization. As we NBS is associated with affiliated to Calicut University, we offer dual specialization. So you have the option to select two specialization, like finance and marketing, or marketing HR, or marketing finance, or HR finance. Like that, you can select two specializations so that you will get an opportunity when you're coming for placements. You will be having, if there is an opening in marketing, you can join for marketing, or if there is an opening come for finance, you can select that one. That is another advantage. And Calicut University, we are providing dual specialization. So you can, even though it's a general course, MBA is a general management course where you can have n number of career opportunities in different areas. But if you want to specialize in some areas, we have the scope for specializing this one too. Next thing is if suppose you want to start your own business, you want to start your own company, then this is the right option. MBA is the right course to do. As well as some of you might have already, your parents are doing some business, you want to expand that business, or your family is running a business, you are having a small shop and you want to expand that one. If that is the case, also you can join for MBA. MBA will provide you opportunity, or understand better how to do a business properly and organized way. So you can, if you have a family business, you can expand that one. Otherwise, if you want to start a business by your own, you want to be an entrepreneur, this is the right choice. Then another thing is that you will get connections with the people, those who are interested in to start business. Because when you are joining for MBA, there will be some students already having business, or those who are interested to start business. So combine, you can come together and you can start your own business. So that option is also available when you are joining for MBA. So those who are thinking for a company, or those who are thinking for being your own boss, then this is the right choice. MBA is the right choice. Then if not, if like you don't want to initially start with a business, rather you want to enter into a particular career, there are a lot of career opportunities. The best thing for MBA is that it gives a more diverse and wider field for expansion. It is not specifically focused on one particular area. Like if you're taking MSc physics, the candidate will be able to join only for that particular area in quality assurance or quality control, or that area or research field. Or a commerce graduate, he will be able to look only onto the financial aspect. But they have to compete with the chartered accountants, ICWA, that will be there. But in case of an MBA, the MBA graduate can join in any areas. Wide diverse opportunities are more compared to any other course. Then they can select career in multiple areas. Like if they can select in finance, HR, marketing, operations, any areas they can select. Different sectors. It can be a tertiary sector, or secondary sector, manufacturing sector, or different industries they can go. Healthcare sector, or financial sector they can go. Banking sector they can select. Any hospitality, any areas, any sectors they can enter into. Even they can enter into public sector like banking. If they want to go for bank sector in public sector banks, they can join for public sector banks also. MBA, specialized people for HR and marketing is required. If you take the case of public sector undertaking like BHEL, BEML, HAL, you can select if they are also having opportunities in HR, marketing, and finance. They have operations. They have different areas. So opportunities are there for MBA graduate is highly compared to other courses. It is more. Its number is very large. Then finally, even if you are looking for a suppose girl, she wants to be a homemaker, even for that case, MBA will be helpful because the thing is that after completing your MBA, you will be a different person. You will be having the outlook towards the world will change. You will have a new outlook towards the life and towards the business world, and you will develop your own survival skills, and you will have a professionalism in all aspects, and you will be a new person after completion of MBA. So it is rather a personality change will happen in your total perspective as well as your personality will change after MBA. No other course will offer this kind of personality development or personal development will not be able to any other courses, but MBA will give more opportunity to develop yourself. That is why an MBA will alter your whole perception of life and adjust your mind for the better. Always, any time you will think for there is a better chance, there is a better opportunity. So you will be having your personal development will be there definitely for an MBA graduate. So these are the general difference between an MBA as well as any other course that you are selecting. So now come to the point is why you should select NBS, Naipunya Business School. The thing is that there are a lot of advantages or benefits when you are joining for a Naipunya Business School. Like if we have better infrastructure, those who have come to this particular campus, you can understand that we have a beautiful, pretty good campus is there. Then we have in-class infrastructure is excellent compared to any other colleges. We have best infrastructure, well-equipped computer lab. We have classroom well classrooms, better classrooms with internet connectivity, LCD projectors, smart boards, etc. We have facilities, infrastructure facilities for teaching facilities is excellent in our campus. Then we have faculty. If you look, there are faculty with industry experience. A lot of faculties are directors, 25 years of industry experience, and other faculty members, 10, 20 years of industry experience. As well as academic experience also, 10 to 15 years academic experience, and committed faculty. We have a committed faculty in our team. So we work as a team. The faculty is a team. They are looking for the benefit of the students, and they are focusing on student development, student-centered teaching. We are focusing on what the student needs. Based on the student needs, we are developing your skills. We want to develop skills in the students. That is another perspective. And we have an experiential learning process that I will discuss when we have different programs that we conduct, different activities in our campus that we have conducted. So from all this one, we give an experiential opportunity, not to experience, the students can experience different activities. From that, they can learn management skills. That is another perspective of NBS. And consistent placements in national and multinational companies, we have KPMG, EY, Deloitte, AIs, different companies, different multinational companies come to our campus and recruit people. So placement is not a problem for the right candidate. And regular winners in national business and management fest. We have our students, previous students or seniors have won n number of management fest, as well as they have won business plans. They have got scholarships from different areas. So if you want to do an MBA in NBS, the thing is that once you come in, you have the option. Even if you're good enough or you have the skills to participate in management fest, you can some part of the fees you can earn from this management fest and business plan contest. If you participate in this one, you can definitely contribute to a certain amount to the fees. As well as we have a holistic development of students. We are planning of the total development of the students. As well as we have an environment friendly campus. Then a lot of industry interaction programs. We have company visits. We have people from outside companies coming into our campus and have discussions and talks. And we have academic enrichment programs. Different from faculty from IIT, IIMs are coming to our campus and taking classes. So these all are the key strengths of our MBA program. So you can definitely join for NBS. Will not be a problem. That will be a right decision to join in MBA program in NBS. Will be a right choice for you. And I'll take you to some of the activities that we have conducted and in our campus so that you can understand how we are taking up the students and how we are developing the students' skills. So we start with programs like Vihan. It's a batch initiation ceremony. So we have a program, official program. As well, after that, we will have a base program. It's a bridging course. So different students come from different streams. Some students will be from science background, some students will be commerce, some business, some English, some literature. So these people lack some of the skills in some areas. Some will be weak in math, some will be weak in English, some will be weak in some analytical skills, some will be weak in case study analysis. So the purpose of this base program bridging course will give an idea, and the entire group, they will come up as an entire group, as well as they can develop the students, those who have deficiencies in that particular area, they can develop into that particular thing. So we have a bridge program to bridge the gap between the degree course and MBA course. Like it's a postgraduate course rather than a postgraduate course. MBA is a professional course. So that gap can be adjusted with this base program. After that, we have programs like Asadi. It's a social initiation program in order to, as part of Independence Day, we have Independence Day celebration. So don't think like when doing an MBA, you will be completely under a particular program. You will be always on studies. No, we focus in a way like we have both things. Both are important. For an MBA degree, it is not only the studies, it is not only the activities alone. The both thing has to happen. So we take care of those two aspects. The both the aspects we are taking care, and we have programs like this. And we have one program that we have conducted is a physics program. It's an environmental related program, environmental awareness program that we have conducted in Adrapalli. We have conducted so many programs related to environment in different places. Then another program is Prayan. Prayan is basically a program which is that we give to the students for placement related. So different people from industry come together and they have a discussion and what's the industry needs, industry, what kind of people they are looking for. So we'll get an idea about what the industry requirement. Based on that, the students can prepare and they can discuss with these people. So they will have interaction with these people, and this will help the students to get into placement into best companies. And there will be people from marketing, HR, from different streams, people will come and they will discuss about various opportunities in this area. As I have mentioned, AEP is the Academic Enrichment Program. People from different institutes come and take classes. Not only the faculty we teach, rather than we faculty of NBS teach, there are opportunity from outside faculty also come and deliver talks, so that you will get an idea what is happening in and around us. So that is another perspective. Then Apnea is a program. It's an intra-departmental management fest. So those who are not able to go outside management fest, those who do not have the skills to go outside management fest, they can take up the opportunity to participate in intra management fest so that they can develop their skills. After this particular Agneya, we have another program like Astros. It's a management fest conducted by NBS, and they will get an experience to how to conduct a management fest, as well as different colleges, different students from various colleges come to our campus, and they will you will have a chance to interact with these people, and you can develop organization skills and leadership skills through these activities. Another thing, like as I mentioned earlier, company visits. We have company visits like different people. Eastern, we got different companies we have visited. All these things will happen frequently and regularly. We have programs like this. Industry interaction, as I mentioned, people from different industry come here and have a talk. And another thing is like outbound learning. We take the students to different Munnar or different outside the college. We take the students to different places, and they will be staying for some days, a few days. They will be staying there. Through games, they can learn management concepts. So by game or by activities, they can learn management concept is the focus of outbound learning. So we have outbound learning programs. Then we have Vaidikya is a this is particular thing which is related to those who are interested in students. So some students will be really interested to write papers along with the faculty members, those who want to present papers in the conferences. So for them, in order to get benefit in order to make use of this particular thing. We have a program called Vaidakya, so the students can write papers along with the faculty members, and they can present papers in our conferences as well as outside the conferences. That is another thing. Then we have a program called Keralium. This is, I have taken many pictures of this one because the last year students have coordinated this particular event during the November 1st Keralium. This particular event, they have coordinated by themselves, arranging the funds by themselves, financial management skills, organizing skills. They have created a fund by themselves, and they have raised the fund, and they have organized this particular event, and they have got benefit out of this one. This kind of events, so that it will help various skills can be developed through this kind of activities. So this is another event organized by our students, one of the best events. Then we have a community development program, so that not only we are having the business perspective, but also we have a community perspective also. That means we are not looking only onto the profit, but also to the societal perspective. We have a concern for the society. So that concern for the society, we have a program called HUSCOM, a community development program, where what happens is that the students stay for a particular community and do something for that particular community. As well as along with this one, this is not only a social program, but also it's a learning program for the students. They can learn many managerial activities, many managerial skills, many learnings will happen. They will understand the different situation, different crisis, different decision making skills will be developed by the students. So these all are the different activities that we conduct in our college. So I will say this is the right choice for you, to people to join for MBAs is the right choice. If you're planning to do MBA, is the right choice as well as. So thank you. So if you have any questions, you can raise. So we are ready. Uh, we are open for questions. Right, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
So any students have any queries, any questions, they can unmute as well as they can ask questions, or they can raise their doubts. Hope the sessions useful for you. Just want to submit the feedback.
So the feedback link has been put in the chat box. I request the students to fill the feedback and submit it. Go to the link.
Yes, thank you, Kiran. If you have any questions, you can ask. Oh, it's okay.
So I think nobody has got any questions. So shall we wind up then?
I think so, ma'am. If they don't have, otherwise also you can contact the college for any queries. At any time, we are ready to give answers to your questions or doubts. You can clarify with us. You can contact our office for any queries.
So anyway, it was nice talking to you all. Thank you.
Thank you.